Hi everyone, my name's Jen of Habanera. I'm a maker and teacher of handmade soap since 2016. I hope everyone is safe and healthy at home during this lockdown. It's been more than a month since our last Habanera class and I miss teaching so much. So I thought of sharing with you this video on how to make soaps using clays as colorants. So let's get started. First, our soaping safety gear. Next, I weigh the required amount of lye or sodium hydroxide. I like using the flakes form because I don't ever want to mistake it for sugar or salt. Next, I weigh the required amount of water. I always use distilled water because it doesn't have contaminants that may affect the quality of my soaps. After weighing the lye and water, I now mix lye into water. I put a few spoonfuls of lye into water at a time, mixing thoroughly until lye is completely dissolved. Remember, always mix lye into the water and not the other way around. Mixing lye and water will now cause the temperature to increase dramatically, so be careful in stirring and holding the container. After mixing thoroughly, we now set it aside and wait until it drops to room temperature. While waiting, we can now proceed preparing our other soap ingredients. Weigh the required amount of oils. I'm using here 1000 ml of oils. For this batch, I'm using a couple of my favorite oils: coconut oil, olive oil, cocoa butter, and shea butter. Then I prepare the scent. I want something that smells clean, fresh, and minty, so I'm going to use rosemary and mint fragrance oil of Habanera. By the way, Habanera fragrance oils are imported from Australia and are very safe to use on soaps. Next, the colorants. In this batch, I want to have something pastel, just bright and light. So I'm going to use a bit of titanium dioxide to make the white a tad whiter, a bit of bentonite clay, and Australian pink clay. Titanium dioxide is a safe white pigment that is commonly used in soaping to make soaps white. To dissolve it, I mix it with equivalent amount of water, just enough to completely dissolve it. Bentonite clay, on the other hand, helps in deep cleansing the skin, and it may also have a calming effect on inflamed breakouts. Pink clay is gentle on sensitive skin and can also help to reduce irritation and inflammation from skin concerns. It helps in balancing skin and promoting healthy skin renewal. For the pink clay and the bentonite clay, I like dispersing them in equivalent amount of oils. So now, we're done with all the soap preps and ready to mix. Put the lye water solution into the bowl of oils. I like mixing it first with spatula. I call this my getting to know stage of saponification. I want to get the feel of the first few minutes of the saponification before I start using the stick blender. Then, after a minute or so, I now use the stick blender, carefully checking the emulsion. I have some swirling designs in mind, so I don't want to thicken the batter too quickly by over blending it. Next, I slowly pour the fragrance oil and stick blend a bit further. When I feel that the fragrance oil has been completely blended into the batter, now I start dividing the batter into 3. One big bowl would have the titanium dioxide, one would have the pink clay, and then the third bowl will have the bentonite clay. Next, I pour at the same time into new bowl the titanium dioxide and the bentonite clay. And into another bowl the remaining titanium dioxide and the pink clay. Now we're ready to pour into the mold. I'm thinking of doing the clamshell technique, so let's see how it goes. First few pours and I know it's not gonna be a clamshell swirl. I think the batter got too thick and it's not as fluid as I would have wanted. But that's okay. I'm still positive it will turn out well. Just making sure that I clean up my bowls and pour in whatever is left. I don't want any soap wastage. Plus, it helps a lot in the cleaning process if your bowls don't have much soap residue anymore. Since there's a lot of swirls inside the soap, I don't want to add too much on the top, so I'll just do some textures. Okay. So 2 days have passed and let's take a look at the soap that has been out of the mold and ready to be cut. So there you go, the pink clay and bentonite clay soap. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to sharing more of my soap making journey with you in the next couple of videos. If you enjoy watching this, please like and subscribe to Habanera channel. Stay safe and healthy at home.